Get it
out.
Yeah.
Got that going.
Okay.
Is it going?
It's technically going.
All right. So this is the start.
This is the first episode.
But a big boom.
I know. That was tough.
All right. What's your intro? Let's hear it.
I know. I had this speech kind of thought out, or like I'd been churning it out for ages. And you think I should?
I think you should I should let it rip.
All
Just
right.
for the first time. This is
then
a rough draft.
And then I'll introduce you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Episode 1. No Real Talent podcast.
None at all.
None. No real talent.
No.
And that's what it was really about.
That's what it's all about.
That was about. Is because people were asking me, like,
do you have talent?
And they were asking me, they were like, oh man, like, you know, I used to like always struggle with what am I gonna do with my life, right?
You used to, or you?
No, okay. What do you mean I'm doing this now?
Oh, yeah.
This is my life. This is my life. So I used to really struggle a lot more with like trying to figure it out, and then I kind of like send out and like I'll figure it out. I'll be like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, it's not an immediate issue.
Who knows? Maybe this is it.
This could be it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. So I get over pints all the time. They'd be like, Sven, what's your thing? Like, what's your hobby? Like, what do you love? And I was like, dude, I have nothing. Like, I don't do, like, I'm not really passionate about anything.
Me neither.
Except for banter.
Yeah.
Except for sitting like over drinks with my buddies.
Just enjoying the chat.
And just like enjoying the chat. Like I feel like I love to just like find out about people. And I say this all the time. It's like people, like just as art is art, like people are also like art in a way. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, no. Let me go.
Yeah, explain.
Just that like they're so complex and there's so many layers to people, and I just find getting to know people and like what makes them tick so interesting. So that was kind of the inspirations for this.
People are art. Let's do
a little
podcast.
bit. Yeah, is that like I just want to talk to people, and I don't know. I don't listen to go
layers. You want to get the layers?
Peel back the layers. And it really originally started being like, okay, I need. You know, there's so many people in my life, and I feel like we never really have the chance to like have a proper sit-down conversation and stuff. Because you know, you're always passing each other by, you're doing stuff. Like even when we talk, for the most part, it's quick, and it's also like
bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit, and we're hammered, and you know, like we're at some bar, and it's 90% nonsense. Yeah. So now I thought I'd catch us earlier in the day when we're only a couple drinks in,
but it's like only a little bit nonsense, and then mostly pretty chill.
Yeah. So that's no real talent, guys. That's what we're doing. That's what this is. That's what it is.
Peel to layers.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to give a little introduction to
myself
about yourself to the viewers?
Well, shit. I'm Sam.
Yeah. No pressure.
You go by Sully most of the time.
That's true.
Good friend of this fucker. Since we've been alive for what 21 years, and I've known you for 19, 20. Maybe
I was thinking about this too. I feel like it's probably 18, 19.
Something like that. But basically, since the memory has been there,
facts.
He's been there.
Yeah.
So I've had a very tough life. But I don't know.
Do you remember? Do you have a first memory of me? I know the one.
One of my favorites is, I think you remember this because I mentioned you one time. Ooh. And actually, I'll tell you this. I got two. I'll do one first and the second. The first one's funny. Okay. Do you remember Liam Clifford? Yeah, you do. So this is like preschool. Like I don't even know. Like I don't know how old we are. Whatever.
He doesn't have preschool.
I like this is how I remember it. I don't know if it's true, but we'll see what you think. Maybe it's somebody else. Yeah. But he's so weird.
Are you sure it wasn't Bobby Gillespie?
It probably maybe.
Because he's in our. It's you, me, Gibby.
No, I'm talking about like St. Anselm's.
So that's JK.
Oh, JK. Same shit.
It's
whatever. Whatever.
We were afternoon.
So JK. Yeah, afternoon, obviously. Yeah, I'm sleeping in. I'm still sleeping.
I wasn't sleeping in. You used to ask me to hang out in the morning. My mom would make me go to the other fucking Montessori school.
I thought you were such a loser.
Dude, you would call me. I'd get a call from you on the landline with your mom in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, hey Liam, like, do you want to go to the park this morning? And I'd be like, Sorry, Sam.
It's gonna
fucking mom. It's like we go to Montessori school.
I hang up. I'm like, what a loser.
What a loser. All right, Mom, let's go to the park. Okay,
no, what it was
memory.
climbing trees in front of them.
Yes.
That was their shit. But back to the story. So what I remember in JK or whatever it was, we were in the same class and we thought we were the shit. We thought we were the shit, but we also were way too cocky. Like, we just knew we were better than everybody. We thought that.
We were so much faster.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're like manhunt, if you win every time, you're the cool kid. You go for it.
Yeah.
But somebody, Bobby Gillespie or Liam Clifford or whatever, we're sitting down, me and Liam were talking. He goes up to us. He goes, "Hey, it's my birthday today. Are you gonna come to my birthday party tonight?" And I don't even know what the fuck we were thinking. We told him, we're like, "No, we're not gonna come to your birthday party." And I just remember getting in so much trouble for that.
Dude, we got in fucking shit for that.
Well, that's funny that you remember. I remember.
We didn't go. Because we were like, we don't want to go. We don't want to go.
Yeah. So that's my first memory with his side. Me and him being a complete dickhead to some kid that didn't deserve it.
That was a terrible side. He actually was like a really nice guy, but in like a dog, like younger lad world, like that kid was not cutting it.
What are we?
Bobby Gillespie?
Is it Bobby?
It must have been Bobby.
Okay. Yeah.
It must have been. He had a like burning passion for trains.
He did. Thomas the Train Engine.
And other and other industrial real trains.
Have you seen that guy on Instagram?
Yes.
He's like,
I like that guy.
G2
And he has the weird camera.
Yeah, and he goes,
I know.
And he's so excited. Yeah. I wish I had that passion over anything.
Yeah, like that is essentially autism, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's fixated on one thing.
I know.
But I would love to be autistic if I was fixated on something that would be really, really beneficial.
Well, imagine being that passionate and interested in something.
About anything.
About anything.
That's what I
know.
Right?
I know.
Like, if it was, like, something that could make you money, not just, like, looking at trains.
Well,
no offense.
Somehow the looking at trains guy is fucking...
He's making money. Yeah.
Because he went viral, like, when he first started doing that, like, the head cam...
Yeah,
train
because it's the fucking weird view of
the weird face thing.
He's like, oh.
I know. Oh my god. That was so good.
I wish I could feel the joy that he felt.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, brutal. Oh no, here, well, let's keep drinking these.
Drink to that.
Yeah, speaking of that, actually, your brother,
which one?
The younger one, not the one that's here.
Yeah.
Went viral on TikTok for making fishing videos.
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it.
He's making money off it.
Fuck off.
So what he does, he's the most innovative person I've met.
Innovative.
No, like not like in all of that, but just like on his specific craft.
Yeah.
He's made fishing lures out of fucking everything. And they started
crazy.
He started this years ago, and I was like, oh whatever. Like I'd love to fish too.
Yeah.
He loves it 10 times more than me, but I'm like a diehard. I
know, and you love
right?
it.
And like he blows me out of the water,
yeah.
which is crazy. But it's cool because I learned from my little brother about this stuff, which is sick. But he started this years ago.
Yeah.
And they started out like not shit, but like whatever. He would use them and he'd soak like every once in a while catch a fish.
Yeah.
And he started posting on TikTok, and he started getting better and better. And now in my basement, he has like a whole fucking setup for it. So roommate Myers, introduction to the podcast. Say hi. Say hi. I didn't know it was Flynn. You didn't get the text. You didn't get the text. Where was that?
Owen. Yeah, he's got the workshop in the basement.
Started posting on TikTok. Started getting better at building it. Yeah. And now, like he's up in Halifax before he was my university. I've seen him like for probably like 2 months, 3 months in the past like 4 years.
Yeah.
No longer back because of the summers.
He's a big motherfucker now, too.
He's bigger than me.
Yeah,
he's taller than me.
He's growing up.
I know. And I used to beat the shit out of him growing up. And now I wouldn't even test him because, like,
he's always been a good kid, though. And you said he was, like, pumping iron and shit, too.
He's, like, he counts his calories. He does it all, which, like, I give him shit for that. But he's also, like, buff as fuck. So, like, I let him know that, like, respect.
Yeah.
But so now, basically, skip forward a few years, he's like, through years of practice and, like, trial and error, he's gotten so good at making lures out of whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he knows, because he's such a good fisherman, he knows everything. He'll make a bass lure, or a pike lure, or a salmon lure. And for my Christmas gift, or my dad and my older brother and me, he made my dad a salmon lure, because my dad loves salmon fish. Jason the salmon lure, because they do that too. Yeah. He made me a fucking striped bass.
Shut up.
An ocean lure. That is like, he made it differently so the salt water wouldn't fuck with it as well.
Wow.
So it's like, he's blowing it out of the water now, and he's got like thousands of followers who post a specific lure and be like, hey, let me know if anybody wants this. And like, last time I talked to him, he's selling like lures, handmade hand cards. So he sells a single lure for like $40.
Holy shit.
They're willing to buy it because they know it's like handmade specifically for a certain thing.
Wow.
So he's making hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he's what, like, he's 18 now?
I thought he just turned 18.
He's just turned 18.
But yeah.
He's something of a protege. Like, legit, he's an impressive kid, because we were also just talking about it at lunch.
I know.
How he's like 18, and he's not into the beer as much, like,
I offer him a joint all the time, and I offer him a drink, and like, I do it. Have to be like, oh, I want to have a beer, I want to smoke with my younger brother. Have to be like, hey, let's see like how like are you gonna like do something with your life here? Like,
well, he's obviously doing something.
Exactly. But it's like, are you gonna like let me be a prick and like just like come over to this end, or are you like actually like true and passionate about what you're going for? And like, he never budges.
But it's like, you don't come across people like that that are so passionate, especially about such a tedious activity like just making fishing lures. That's fucking...
It's his favorite thing in the world to do.
Oh my god.
And he's a way better fisherman than I'll ever be. Mm-hmm. And he knows how to build it. He knows, like, every little thing that he puts into a lure, he does it specifically for that type of fish.
Wow. And how does he know? Like, just crazy, endless research.
Endless research. YouTube is his research, but I mean that's everybody's research now. And just also like trial and error. Like since I've been in university, like we fished like at our cousin's cottage.
Yeah,
and, like Ontario, we do all that.
Your cousin's cottage was a sick spot, wasn't it?
It's a good spot for fishing. Yeah, like he's caught his PB at bass there. Like he was like 5.5, 6 pounds. It was a fucking fat bass.
Right.
I've caught a few big fish there too, but like he always. Like
somehow.
It's cause not even somehow. It's because I'll fish like a few hours a day. He's up bright and early before I'm awake, fucking fishing, and like when I'm going to bed, he's still out fishing.
So he's probably got like these reeling techniques down and everything. He knows how to.
He's got different rods for different types of fishing, and it's.
Does he fly ever?
No, that's the one thing. Like I talked to him about it. Me and him would like to.
Yeah, I've always looked at fly because Austin talks a lot about fly fishing, right?
You know about
it's great.
Austin, he's been in like world, like I don't know if it's world
like competitive fishing.
Like he's gone to like Europe for competitive fishing course, and he fished for South Africa fly fishing. And he's done. He grew up.
I didn't know it was. I did not know he was like that.
Like Austin,
like obviously he fishes,
like
based on the rigs. But.
I know, but it's all like you talk to the guy, and like I talked to him, and I think I know fishing, so I talk to a random person.
Yeah,
I regularly I know more, but I talk to him, and I'm like I pretend I know nothing because he just knows because he's done river, he's done lake, he's done ocean. He's like the fish that he showed me from the ocean. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's got a really interesting life too. Actually, like fuck, I'm envious of the way that guy has like done some shit that like
in the hunting.
I will,
I know.
Just like living on a fucking reserve and
like his backyard is like the fuck like there's zebras and shit.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
that's really sweet though.
Oh,
so. Actually, where I was going with that question, big side joke. But it's good. It's good. Like, fuck. I was worried that. I actually was worried that we were gonna come into this and just sit here and be like,
what should we say?
I don't know what to talk about the whole time. But I'm glad we were just like.
I thought that too. But then I was like, if me and Science sit down, we could honestly probably just chat for hours.
I know.
Just about just like whatever.
But we never like that was another one of the reasons I wanted to do this stuff
because we don't do that.
How often do you really? You know, especially with like someone who you live with, you actually sit down and have a conversation with them. An intentional conversation, a conversation where you are actually trying to peel back the
and go back and forth. And, We don't.
No, you don't. You never do.
We don't even scratch
It's
the
not-
surface.
No.
No.
Oh my, no, that's what I mean. Like,
It's all bullshit.
you know, it's funny, like, you know, I like my roommates, you,
Yeah.
Hunty, like, watch,
Oh,
obviously, yeah, Maya would be like, I know you, I know your motivations,
Yeah.
but like, what you really know about me or what you think you know about me is surprisingly surface level because all
It
the
is.
interactions that we have are
It is.
really surface level. I know.
It's true.
Well, so it's nice to just like maybe this won't be your last episode. Eh?
Maybe not. No,
Yeah.
I'm down to come back.
I mean, it's fun, right?
It's definitely, no, it's good. It's better than just sitting and watching
Exactly.
like, nonsense. all
Yeah,
the time.
it's mentally stimulating, and like I feel like I've never really had like a proper creative outlet. You know, like
Yeah.
I like to think I'm a creative guy. Like the things that
definitely
I
are.
say,
Yeah.
you know, I have like this like engine that's just pumping out like, you know, maybe call it ADHD maybe.
Well, don't call it. It is.
Just like constantly, you know, it wants me to like explore all these things and like talk about all this stuff, but like, you know, I've never been a gifted artist or a lures craftsman or whatever.
You haven't found that thing.
I never found that thing.
Wow, banter's your thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so,
But the thought was always, geez, like, banter's not a craft. But like then you think about like podcasting and you're like, holy shit, banter
is a craft.
It can be a craft.
It is. And of anybody I know, you could be the one to make it work.
That's why I think it. Like, I think,
and I know you know that. But like,
know,
I do believe that too.
Oh, dude. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Sure.
But it's hard to think of yourself as someone who's like extraordinary, as someone who can do things that are like exceptional, especially considering the fact that, you know, for our whole lives we have excelled at things. Like we have always been fast and athletic and, you know, somewhat sociable and like just like we are, you know, inherently kind of good at things.
Agreed.
So to think that this is some sort of skill, it was hard to like wrap my head around.
I know.
And then I started pitching it to people around me, and they were like, "Dude, this is so you."
Yeah, I remember when you brought it up.
Yeah. And I was like, I guess like, and like, I thought it was going to be a lot easier than what it was too, because I was like, oh, it'll be so easy. I'll just record it on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I'll just like post it on YouTube.
And then done easy.
And then I was like, oh fuck, I need a fucking mic. I need to like actually.
Wait, I need to be cautious around what I say.
Yeah. And everybody kept asking me like, what's your topic? I was like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna hit record and go.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing.
I know. I actually haven't looked at the notes at all, and I haven't any like fucking notes.
We just started. And
well, it's good.
No, that's
how it should be. I think it's just the flow.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I know I can do it now.
I mean, if you had any doubt in that, I
had doubt in that.
Okay,
but it's natural.
I had doubt in that for me. But I was also like, I'm gonna be talking with Steins.
Yeah.
Steins can hold the conversation for the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I would barely need to say anything, but obviously I'm gonna do my best.
Well, you're killing it so far.
No, I know, but that's why I go into it with like no nervousness, just because I'm like, this guy can talk his ass off.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's fucking working out so far.
It is working.
So that was we're coming to that question.
Yeah.
What do you think that is for you? What is your...
Oh, what's my thing?
Like, if you know, let's say, in a perfect world.
Throw me on the spot.
Owen has fishing lures.
Yeah.
I have this. What is your that? Like, like, if you could fucking wake up in the morning and do something, what would it be?
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You're gonna like this.
Okay.
Owen's gonna become a billionaire with his fishing thing, and I'm gonna work for him. Okay, no, I'm joking.
No, but
I'm joking.
I know. It's funny.
But hey, that's a great bag of this. I got a smart younger brother. And I love to fish.
Hey, I'd ride that.
That's not a bad for you. I'll get you a job.
That's not a bad. Yeah, if this doesn't work out, I'm fucking off. I'll learn at a big fishing.
We grow up, all of our friends, Owen's our boss.
Yeah.
The kid we used to beat up and bully.
That'd be great. It's you, me, Jay, and Gibby. Alright.
What am I doing today? Okay, no, fine.
Okay.
And like obviously, like I don't know, and like I'm still figuring it out. But what I've come to the conclusion of a little bit, or at least what I've been thinking about recently, I'm good, or like okay, I'm not good at it, but what it is when I'm doing schoolwork or when I'm doing anything, like I don't know what it is, but like schoolwork is a great example, and even like a job, like I've done construction, landscaping, whatever it was, chef. I'm just always in my head. And like I get it done and it's fine, but I don't enjoy it. And like I'm always like when it's like construction, I'm waiting for the end of the day. Or chef, I'm like, oh, when is this shift gonna end? Schoolwork, I just want to finish it. But when I'm skateboarding or when I'm snowboarding, when I'm playing hockey, I don't think. I just do, and I'm good at it.
You are so good at that, man.
And like I know I'm just throwing out cliff jumping and just like
dude,
skydiving and shit like that's the stuff I don't think about, and I do it. And in the moment, I don't think about it because I'm not thinking, but I don't realize that it's different than me doing anything else. Because when I'm doing anything else, I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, shit's always happening. But when I'm doing something physical that I'm enjoying or that, like, I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy, I just do it, and I do it well, and I'm physically capable, and I'm fine with it. And I get through it, and I'm like happy, and I don't overthink or whatever. So where I'm going with it is like I have to be doing something where I enjoy. I know it's a long shot, obviously, but this is what I'm planning on. I got to be enjoying it, not thinking about it, and it's got to be physical. It's got to be me doing something where I can't think, I just have to do. Skydiving, you can't fucking, if you're about to jump out the thing.
Well, you're not even really thinking.
Exactly. See, so, and that's where I'm at my best. That's where hockey, I was great my whole life, because I would show up high, which is, like, obviously not the best, but I would show up, whatever it was, but I would show up high, and I would still be silky and like, nice with it, just because I didn't really care a ton, which wasn't the best. But I was out there knowing I'm good at it, and I don't have to think about it. I could just let my body do it. And I'd go out there and just do my thing, and it would be sick. But then here I am, I gotta finish an essay, but I'm like, fuck this, man. This is the last thing I want to do. No, man,
I, like, legit, you should have been one of those Red Bull guys.
I know, but that's all, I
wish you should have shot for that.
You know what it was? I did so many things, I couldn't be the best at one of them. If I didn't skateboard, or skateboarding is so where they go to that. If I didn't play hockey, soccer, fucking volleyball, baseball, if I didn't do all these other sports, and my parents took me to the hill 4 times a week to snowboard.
That's why it's hard.
I'm not a big guy, whatever, fuck you guys. I'm just saying, but what works with that
you're fucking jacked.
Well, that's
you got like natural.
Okay, I made it work for me, but I don't got the height or whatever. But snowboarding, I'm the perfect build, perfect size, and like if I honestly think that, and I know it's like we'll never know now because whatever. But
I don't know. You're young.
If I stopped everything and went for it, there's a chance. But like I'm 21, that's pretty late to get into professional snowboarding. And there's not a ton of money, but like that is, I don't even care. I just enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure.
But if I did nothing from like fucking 14 to 20, but snowboard, I believe I could have gone pro. Like I was good.
Oh, that's a tough bullet to bite.
But then it's like I wouldn't have played hockey with you for my whole life and all this other stuff.
I know, but God, it's dream.
But right? I know. Well, but it wasn't the dream though. Because that's right. If it was, I would have done it.
Figured it out.
I just wanted to have fun back then, and and I had fun snowboarding, it's like hockey, doing all these things.
True.
But yeah, to what it could have been.
I always kind of thought that was so you, man.
I know.
Like, and I was gonna bring up like, like the cliff jumping stuff.
That was my shit. I'd huck a gator and just be like, if I belly flop, I'll be okay. It's gonna hurt, but I wouldn't think about it because I'd be like, I trust myself to land it.
Well, do you remember the like when we were at my Cotty and we went to that? It's that guy's property. I
went first.
So let's go to
that was what. That's what I was thinking.
Me and my dad were on the top. It's what? It's probably like 50, 60 feet.
I think it was like 70.
It was big. It was a big fucking cliff.
My dad would do it. I don't know if Jason was there.
No, it was just us three at the top.
And we were the three of us were debating it.
Yeah, well, we were all debating it, and you go, fuck it.
And Exactly.
And I was sitting, and I looked at you jumped, and I looked at my dad. I was like, if he's doing it, I'm doing it.
That was a big reason why. Because also, there's been like many occasions where me and you were like debating to do something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know I trust myself, and obviously I do trust you because I wouldn't pressure you to do something where I'm like, he could really fucking hurt himself.
Obviously.
But I'm like, I know Snides sometimes needs that. Oh fuck, Sully did it. If he does it, there's no chance that I like. Because I'm like, if Snides goes first, I'd be pissed at Snides if I didn't do it.
For sure.
So it's like I know we have that same thing. So like many times I'm like, fuck it. And that was the thing. See, we were chatting.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, no one thinking, fuck it. Go.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and then I was like, they're gonna do it too.
No, I'm totally the same way. With, like,
see, not thinking. I didn't think. He was fucking sick.
No, that's why I feel like that's why. Like, our friendship has always been so good is because we do.
You can do this, I'll do it better. That's
you fucker.
No, is that what you're gonna say?
You meant more like
that's
both
no
ways.
Exactly.
Oh,
no, that's
I was like, I do it when you can do it.
No, but it's like, hey, I do it, then you're like, I'm gonna do it better than Sully did.
Or I'm just gonna do it.
No, but you know,
especially I just mean like, especially when we were pushing the limits.
Exactly.
When it comes to like skydiving.
That was the summer. We've been pushing the limits since.
No, I know we're pushing it hard.
Yeah.
Oh no. What do you think about wingsuit?
Oh, I do it.
Yeah. I think we need to get our license first, though.
Yeah, that's also like that's something that we have to like train and like really.
It's not that bad. We only need 9 more attempts of that.
Wingsuit, I guarantee it's different. I don't know.
Oh no! I think once you get your license, though, it's like all this shit comes a lot easier.
Okay, yeah, but there's no way you can get your skydiving license and then be like, hey, give me a squirrel suit, wingsuit, and let me hop at it. Like that's
it is. I think it literally is.
No, it's so different.
No, because one's a meatloaf. Because
obviously
what they would do, right?
Shoot, but
so think about like us going up skydiving. They fly you up to whatever, like 10,000 feet.
12 actually. We did.
Well, we were 12 and a half.
12 and a half, not a big deal.
Yeah. So they fly you up to 12,500 feet, and you really you can't fuck up. Because you're like, what are you gonna hit? It's not like it's base jumping, right?
Exactly.
Which is a totally different game.
Very different. Something I would also like to try.
Would be sick. Yeah. Would also love to do. Yeah, but if you think about it, like once you have your skydiving license, you start doing solo dives, then you get your solo license, I guess, which is a different. Like after you do all these like solo
skydiving and solo license is different.
So I think you do your tandem dives.
Yep.
You do your tandem. And then you can start training for solo dives. Okay. Remember how we were at the place?
And the guys were training for it?
Yeah, so we're looking up. They're only at like 2,500 feet.
Yeah.
And we're looking up and they jump and then immediately
pop
pull the chute. Yeah. And then, so that's because, you don't need to fucking train to fall.
No, but that's also for them to get used to the solo.
Exactly. Right? So so I feel like that is what solo training is you go 2,500 feet, you pull your chute, and then you're just getting used to the chute.
Exactly.
So once you finish the solo, then, what's the you're squirrel suiting. Like, you can't really hit anything. What are you gonna...
I see what you're saying. But yeah. You're probably right. But
I guess I have no idea. This is purely speculation.
Me too as well. I just think, I'm thinking from the opposite side, because like, at least the videos that I watched of the squirrels, the whatever.
They base jump.
They base jump, but I've also seen it out of helicopters, and I know this is the extreme, but like
the Red Bull guys.
They'll go through, it'll be like a canyon on both sides, and they'll rip through the middle, and obviously that's the most extreme part. Yeah. But even if you're in open air and you're in a squirrel suit, like you're flying.
No, for sure.
It's like it's not like you're skydiving, you're flying. Like shit could go wrong.
I know. But then you still have the chute.
It's like a backup, but like, are you going?
Well, no, you eventually pull the chute.
Oh, you have to.
No, like if you're out there, you're squirrel suiting, you're like this, right? And let's say you hit I don't fucking know, you hit turbulence or some shit like that.
Some wind.
Or whatever. You hit some turbulence.
Yeah,
you hit some wind. Bad gust. You start spiraling out, like you lose your glide.
Whatever. Yeah, but that's
But then you close, right? You close into a ball, you get into a dive, and then you pull. And then you're back on normal.
I mean, it's probably easier said than done, but no.
Sounds fucking
I know, but even like you explaining that, it does make sense.
It makes sense.
If your arms are out and you're spiraling, you're gonna keep spiraling.
Yeah.
If you're tucked, you're gonna be like a regular skydive. You're gonna fall. So if you get your head down and your body following, then you can eventually open back up.
Yeah.
Fine. But no. We'll have to look that up.
I know, we'll look into it, especially because like it would just be awesome
to do.
Yeah, and I think like because I'm out here right for like 2 more years, not including exchange.
Come visit.
Yeah, obviously.
I have to.
Yeah,
I can't be in Toronto for that.
I know. I think you would also just love to hang out.
I would come here for like a month if I could.
And you should just like if you're not doing anything in my 6th year. You should just be my roommate and come work out here.
I was,
And like, cause
6 years, it starts when?
It'll be 2025.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll be good.
Yeah, so if you're not doing fuck all and you want to like just get a job out here, we can be your roommates.
No, like, because the plan is I'm back, or whatever, we'll talk about this after. This doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
too much legit chatting.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, my bad.
What's the next question, though?
Oh. Well, I was gonna just finish that with being there are skydiving places out here, and it would be great to just like be out here and get your license. Air is I don't know if you remember it, but about 8,000 feet when we were diving, I got a mouth full of like smog, and it was disgusting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was gnarly actually.
Is it in the video?
No, I don't think it's in the video.
Oh, damn! Was it when you were skydiving or when you were?
It was when it was free falling.
Free falling.
Yeah.
I had my mouth open.
I was like, I was chilling for the first like 4,000 feet, and then like, and then all of a sudden I was like, whoa,
really?
Pollution is real.
First time you've noticed it.
I know. Hey, well, it's like,
that's
where it is. That's where it's hanging out. It's right at 8,000.
We're good down here, but don't go skydiving.
Don't go up there. Oh, it was gross.
Really?
It's like it was like.
I fought. You were out. I was straight behind you.
Yeah,
I was.
No, I know.
In my video, I have you.
Can you see me?
I have you jumping out of the plane. I'll show you.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
You've seen it before.
Yeah, probably.
I'll show you again. It was funny. Oh, every time I would look at the video, I go, look, there goes sides, and then you're gone.
We do a full front flip.
I know.
Going over.
And remember the whole thing, they're like, hey, when you jump out, hold on to the harness for like 10 seconds. I'm on the edge of the thing, holding on. We jump out instantly.
Did you flip? Did you flip?
No.
Dude.
You guys flip?
The whole thing was this like, the night of, I went to bed and was dreaming, right?
Tumbling.
And in my dream, I felt this like sensation of flipping out. So we do a full front flip out of the plane, and then we're at fall, and it was crazy. Like that was the part.
You did flip.
Yeah, we did flip.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's because you tucked. I held it even.
So I actually did tuck. Yeah, I tucked hard.
Yeah. Which is what we were supposed to do.
Well, so yeah, you want to get one as well.
Yeah. Not the coldest.
No, please. Like I give a fuck. I've drank worse than this. So actually, this does bring me to the next question. Wow, it's crazy. It's almost like I wrote it.
It's almost like you have a script.
It's almost like I have a script. Yeah. So my next thing is, so we have been doing this shit our whole lives.
Yep.
You know, which
starting from jumping at the top of the
started from jumping off the top of the climbing gym.
Yeah. Oh, tell the story.
I was gonna bring this up too.
We go to that. We go forward.
I know.
Sorry, Gibby.
No, this is tough. Fuck, this is hilarious.
Yeah, this is a great story.
It's all time.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Should I tell it?
Yeah. Tell it.
All right. So basically.
This is what we did.
So, you know, me and Sully, obviously, based on, like, the last, I don't know, 20 minutes of conversation.
Yeah.
We've always been kind of a thrill-seeking duo.
Daredevil.
Yeah. We like to push each other. We like to go fast. Like, you know, it borders on degenerate.
Yeah.
It goes on past degenerate. And, so, you know, we've always done kind of this kind of shit. And, so we went to this primary school, St. Anselm, if you know.
Shout
Shout out Lisa. Shout out St. Anselm. And I have a whole different thing. The ADHD is killing me right now. But yeah, I know. So many things to talk about. But so we're in grade 4.
Still young. So
grade 4 or 5. No, it must have been 4. It was our first year on the other side.
On the big side.
On the big side.
Yeah.
So there was a line dividing right in the middle of the
pavement playground.
Pavement playground.
Basically.
Holy shit.
It's way nicer now.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
know.
Knees were skinned. It was like
Constantly.
I saw people ruin themselves on like metal poles all
My
the
dad
time.
had to wrap my leg up multiple times from like just shame.
Oh yeah.
Like, ugh.
It was good though because we were athletic, so we'd watch you dangle a guy and then watch him run into a brick wall.
Yeah. He's fucked.
You're like, oh, that guy's so.
I'm not it.
I'm not it.
Seriously though.
Honestly.
Fuck that guy.
So I can't remember how we got into this, right?
This is us.
It was something like, I vaguely remembered having something to do with like, we're watching like action spy movies at this age because we're kind of coming to that age where like we're into that shit, like Mission
James
Impossible,
Bond.
James Bond for like Jason Bourne, and
He's Star Wars and shit.
I don't know. I feel like that was a little past my original Star Wars situation.
Really? It was Star Wars was out by then.
No, it was like
Yeah.
you mean the new trilogy? Well,
I did the. I remember watching it with my grandma, like beginning. To, like OG
1 to
to
6.
yeah.
No, I know. I was big original trilogy guy.
For
Actually,
shit.
Yeah.
Still am.
yeah. Hey, well, yes,
Shout out Star Wars.
Shout out Star Wars. So we were doing all sorts of, regardless of
Just
what
nonsense.
the inspiration was, it was a lot of like action shit. And
Trying to get the attention of girls.
yeah, realistically.
That was
it
probably it.
yeah, not our first time.
Look at this. Look what I'm about to do.
Yeah. So we warmed our way up and doing like this like tuck and roll. We were always like, okay, you land, tuck and roll. It wasn't that, like the ground wasn't that hard, but holy shit, it's like
Where we were jumping, it was like that. I don't even know what to
that shit is not that spunky though.
No, but it's like it's
Like
not.
going back, if I did it at this age, I'd be
I found out
Oh,
two sprain
I'd
ankles.
be fucked.
I couldn't walk.
The fact that I did it then is a fucking miracle, anyways. So we were just
I was at prime.
yeah, that was our prime.
I never knew who we were. We were doing the cool stuff.
Oh man. We were getting free snacks on the playground.
Free stacks from Miguel.
Yeah, shout out Miguel.
And Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking boys. We always had shit snacks. Who blame us?
They had that good
They
shit.
had the sex rings.
And they would just give it to us because we were cool.
That's terrible.
We go like,
What if they watched the pod song?
No, like I do feel bad, but like you were my guy, Miguel.
Yeah, you hooked us up with the sex
You
rings.
did it, bro. We would give you entertainment and we'd get snacks.
Yeah. They were also good guys.
They were great guys.
Great guys,
Yeah.
for sure.
I still follow
Shout
them.
out Will Holland as well.
Well,
Oh,
number one. What was
that guy, that's my fucking
Playing
guy.
baseball with him too.
Yeah. I actually saw him at church over the break.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, fuck, he's a legend.
Damn,
He is the sickest guy ever.
he's the nicest guy.
He is the nice. He's funny as hell too. Fuck, what a legend.
He's like Atlanta as a young boy. Hunter's mom. No, like the nicest person I know.
That's is it
Does it not make sense? No.
That's just like I just did not see it coming.
Okay, let me explain though.
Okay.
Hunter's mom, our roommate Hunter, Alana, is the nicest.
She is the sweetest.
Like man, woman, they, them, no matter what it is, the nicest human being I've ever met. And I'm just saying, this guy, Bruno Wallen, we haven't seen in years. But like I just remember him. He was just nonstop.
No.
It was just pure. Like I was just so happy to see him every time.
Literally.
So nice. Never had anything bad to say.
Oh my god.
So I was like, oh, the two people that I think of that. And then
Yeah, he's a fucking legend.
Shout out Lana.
Yeah, shout out Lena Lloyd too.
Oh, bro.
She's sweet.
Dealing with Jamie too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh shit. I'm dealing with Hunter more like.
That's a big one. Yeah. I mean, we had to too. So.
Well, exactly.
Oh,
And how hard was that?
Yeah.
He has to respect us. He's a fucking asshole. So yeah, Oh my god, we haven't even finished the jumping.
The story, yeah. Back to the story.
So the jumping story is, so we were doing it. We were working our way up, tucking and rolling, jumping off the thing. Me and Sul
off like the playground.
And I think it was probably just you and me. Eh?
It was only us.
Yeah.
And then we brought him later.
We didn't bring him at all.
Yeah, you explain.
We're going to. And so then we work our way up to the top of the sliding pole. That must be like what? It's almost.
I was gonna say 15 to 20 feet.
I was gonna say like it's probably like 18 feet.
Yeah, it was pretty. Because we also climbed above the pole.
Yeah.
Which was like extra.
Yeah, so we climbed above the pole. Exactly, we're standing on top of the thing that the pole is on.
I'd say 20.
I would say it's probably about
close to it.
Yeah, it's probably about 20 feet. And then we stand on top and then jump from that and then just to fall.
Yeah.
Just to fall and to hit the ground and tuck and roll. It was hype.
We thought it was cool. Thinking back on it, so unnecessary.
Really, I thought it was. I still think it's cool.
I'm glad we did it. I'm glad if we were the ones that did it and didn't get hurt. Yeah. But like, we just jumped off the top of the playground, flat ground, just to be like, oh, I did that.
Yeah. But
I guess you're still in the mindset.
I'm riding. I'm riding that high
until I'm dead.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, it was cool. It was cool. Give us that.
Yeah.
Give us that.
No, and and it spawned this kind of thrill-seeking thing that I obviously play for, like doing shit, like even just like
I guess us
just like wall running as well.
Yeah,
like you were like you're playing man, and then you're in the corner and you run up onto the wall.
Oh, you got me psych.
Yeah. Then you wall run around and then back down, and then you're fucking gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, parkour, shout out.
I know.
Parkour.
We could have been good at parkour.
I know. So.
Yeah, back to it.
God.
Yeah.
This is how
it's a good story.
It's a great story. This is how.
Okay, you get two.
I know, okay, I gotta fucking lock it, okay? So.
That's where editing comes in.
I'm not editing this. This is all going in.
We're streaming live.
Everything that we have said here is okay. Also, the least amount I can edit, the better, because I don't want to edit it.
Yeah, and you might as well just.
It's a
you could be the one. They got the one podcast where it's just like everything goes.
100% authentic, uncut conversation.
Liam will never edit a podcast, so what you see is what you get.
Even when Sully starts saying slurs and
there might be some bleeps and stuff, but like that's about it.
True.
That's about
I'll bleep.
No cutting. You're gonna hear it and you're gonna assume what I said.
And then I'll cover your
mouth. Yeah, give it like a bar. Yeah. Or I'll just say it. You go,
okay, shut up. I'm gonna finish this fucking story.
Go.
Okay. So we've been doing this for ages, and at this point we were like kind of pursuing our love interest at the time.
Yeah, actually, and Sid.
Yeah.
We just saw.
Sid. Shout out Sid.
Shout out.
And which is hilarious.
I know. Yeah.
She's actually such a great girl.
She goes, such a serious one's girl. It's like, damn, I'm surprised you remember her.
Yeah. Well, I see Hallie at the gym all the time.
Yeah, no, me and Hallie were best friends.
But
hey, we're doing it again.
Super chill.
I know. Story. You're good.
Oh my god, I hate myself.
Come on, you got it.
Okay.
It's killing. Too bad. No more ADHD.
No more ADHD.
You know something to say?
Sully, you're distracting me. You have to shut up for count 60 seconds. Okay. So we are doing our jumping thing. The gals are watching. It's going great. I think on that day in particular, there wasn't anything extraordinary. We hadn't been doing it for that long. Except for on this day, the girls were watching and being like, oh, wow, like, that's super decently impressive. So, Gibby, Jacob Gibson,
our grand old friend, the three of us.
It's true, we are the three musketeers.
As long as we've known each other, we've known Gibby.
I've known him
longer
before you, actually.
Which is like, yeah, but it's bullshit because you don't remember that.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like a year. But it's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. So I actually
memory.
I thought about making him the first guy on the podcast because I'd known him for so long. And then I was like,
oh, known him for a year longer than me.
That's not. I've known him since he was born.
Oh, you guys been born in the same hospital, right?
No.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm not sure if we were born in the same hospital, but it doesn't matter because our sisters were friends doing swimming together before we were even born.
My parents got brothers.
So we were, like, Cooper Clark was in the hospital when I was born.
That's it. That's what I knew somebody was when you were born.
Yeah.
Where were you born?
You don't even know. I want to say St. Joe's.
That's where my dad works.
No, okay, no, that's not true. It's North York General.
That's where my dad worked.
Oh, that was true.
There you go. Name every hospital in Toronto. Oh, yeah, my dad worked there.
No, I was going to say St. Joe's, but then I just went back there.
Just because you went there because my dad's taking.
Okay, can you shut up?
You're doing this to yourself.
Oh my God.
Go. You're doing it to yourself.
So all the girls are watching, and we and Sully are doing our fucking sick parkour thing.
Hell yeah.
And then Gibby's like, I can totally do that.
My turn.
Yeah. And then and we're like, yo, okay, Gibby, like, dude, we told him.
We did, and we started from the bottom and we worked our way up.
We're like, Gibby, we haven't been practicing this for weeks.
Which is insane.
Which is crazy, but it's true. Like,
it is true.
It must have had something to do with grounders, right? Like, we were just getting.
Is that the one where they close the eyes?
Yeah.
Because we get to the top and jump.
Kick-ass game.
All right, come on.
Yeah. And so we're like, Gibby, you got to be careful. Like, you know, we haven't practiced for ages. He's like, dude, I can totally do it.
Obviously, top of the game.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, man, just like make sure to tuck and roll.
Big time.
And he's like, yeah. And he's like, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's the only thing you need to know.
We're giving him good advice. He doesn't care at all.
As Gibby does.
Yeah. And tuck and roll, Gibby, tuck and roll. And he's like, yeah, whatever. He doesn't even climb all the way up.
He's up there though.
He's up a little bit.
Up top. Yeah.
But he doesn't jump. He just like drops.
Yeah.
He drops and then doesn't tuck and roll. Just lands hard. Like lands hard on his Achilles.
Yeah.
And then like slides to one side.
You say it. I'm not.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, this is iconic. I tell his family this story all the time. He lands, and after the fact, we find out he broke his foot,
big time,
or ankle, or something. When he walked around it for the next 6 weeks, and he's hopping. It's just near the end of recess.
Do it.
And he's hopping around.
Yeah, dude, it's so bad.
And he's like, Mommy.
I have the memory.
5 fucking minutes straight.
The memory, it's like glued into my brain of Gibby holding his ankle, screaming, "Mommy!" That's one of my best and longest memories I've had in my entire life.
Oh my god, it's so iconic.
I know. He fucking hates it.
He honestly is over it now.
It's all for banter.
He was a young lad. Oh god, that shit was so fucking funny, man. Wow.
Yeah. It was worth it.
That's a legendary.
I know. As soon as you mentioned us starting out as daredevils, tell the Gibby story.
Dude, that's what I mean. Like, this shit all came together. Like,
Exactly.
I haven't been sleeping very well in the past couple of weeks, right?
Magnesium, though.
No. So I just started sleeping well again. Shout out Natalie for the magnesium. And
on that.
Yeah, I know, it's sick. And the fucking blah 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 blah. So when I can't sleep, though, my brain is just been like churning out like podcast ideas.
Oh, at least it's podcast.
Yeah, I know. It's like beneficial like thoughts.
Better than non-beneficial.
I know. So that's been great.
That has been.
I know. So it's good. And yeah. So I was like, oh, this perfectly connects to my next point as well, which is, based on our lifestyles, our lives, our personalities, which we have touched on this entire talk, really, is how do you think you're going to die versus how will you realistically die?
That's a very tough question.
I know. And like on the spot.
I know, yeah. Off the top of my head, I never thought about this ever before.
Really?
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. I have like such health-related anxiety. I always think I'm dying.
Like every migraine, I'm like, this is it for me.
Yeah.
Like,
stroke.
No, like I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep after this migraine. I'm not waking up.
Yeah.
Like that's like, I have migraines fucking you know.
So you got
But like that's the only time I think about death.
Right.
Is when I'm on my deathbed.
fair.
But other than that, without having thought about it, honest to God, I probably think I will die of just fuck. No, they say that.
Like with cancer or something?
No, I was gonna say just old age.
Right.
But then I was like, I smoke a lot, and so maybe like lung cancer.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Have you heard of emphysema?
No, it's not.
Don't look it up. You're
Okay.
It's
Why did you? You knew I didn't know what that is. Now I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna be fucking.
Well, because I was stressing about that too.
Then why do I have to?
Well, because I was stressing about it because I smoke a lot.
I've blown you out of the water with smoking.
So you're cooked.
Fuck you. Okay, no, but honest to God, I think I'll figure my shit out.
Right. I think you should honestly just snooze and like maybe just take edibles.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've been talking about that. Just like more so for my lungs.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get hooked on snooze. But then obviously I went crawling back. But
I know, brutal that.
whatever. I have not a good reason, but a reason for it, which is
what?
I'll tell you later, which is whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I might.
Yeah. But I was like, honest to God, I guess I've never really thought about it. But I guess what I've kind of expected was just to live a full life and die of old age.
That's really great of you.
I know it is.
I always think I'm dying all the time.
Okay, no, but yeah, but I've also which is interesting because I thought I wasn't dying, but I thought my lungs were collapsing probably 7 or 8 times in my life, and I've had a heart attack one time, a shit ton of other stuff, and you know what I mean. So I've definitely been there, but I never thought it was the end. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be in the hospital for 2 weeks, and then
That's very optimistic.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
So maybe one time it'll actually be me dying, and I'll be happy, being like, oh, I'll wake up from this, and then I'll just.
So your thought, so how you think you're gonna die is living of old age, and how you're really gonna die is.
No, I didn't. No. That didn't say that. I said possibly.
What's your saying?
What will really happen?
Yeah.
And again on the spot, but I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it a bad way, but this, if I went out some way like this, I wouldn't be really too upset. Doing something really stupid,
right?
But also
kind of nails.
My first time skydiving alone,
right?
Or something like that. I can see that just because I'm gonna do stuff, or I'm planning on getting my motorcycle license. Maybe I'll go.
Oh, word.
Yeah, maybe I'll that's.
Based on the way you drive my minivan.
Yeah,
I think that's probably.
You know what, my dad.
Organ donor.
No, you know what my dad calls motorbikes? My dad's a surgeon. He calls it donor bikes.
Yeah,
I know. And him and my mom. They both said, and this is funny, they said if I get a tattoo, both of them, they said this when I grew up, if I get a tattoo, they disown me. I have a fat tattoo on my shoulder.
Great tat.
It's a great tat, and it's, Indecent is a part of it. My grandpa's boat named Indecent, my dad's boat named Indecent.
Solid.
So my dad, acted like he hated it in front of my mom, but, we talked about it, and he's like, that's actually, a fucking
pretty
tat. So they were like, hey, we'll disown you if you get a tattoo. Got a tattoo? No. We'll disown you if you get a motorbike. And that's my plan. So I'm also like, hey, what's happened in the past, I'm not going to take that seriously. I'm going to get it, and they're just going to be I know it's going to suck, make my mom nervous because I'm on a bike, but I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Mom, but I'll be okay, hopefully.
I've honestly always thought of the motorbike shit is fuck. I love that. I just love the wind.
We're going to get our license together.
Yeah.
That's our plan. So
it's easy.
It is easy, and it's cheap to get bikes. So
man, I just think about jet skiing and shit like that. I love the wind.
When your face
is
my
God, and the tears,
No, but the thing on a bike, you got your helmet. You could go beyond tears and be fine. And my Instagram reel, it's full of guys
doing crazy.
No, crazy shit on bikes. But what it is now, it's just kind of fun. It's guys on motorbikes blowing away from cops.
Oh yeah.
So it's the cop pulls him up and he looks back and there's a little an emoji pops up on the screen, a wink, and then it's 60 to 200 miles an hour.
Oh,
I know.
I've seen though, because up near my Quaddy,
that's the spot to do it.
It is totally because those roads are outstanding. Those roads are great to drive in general.
Just don't hit the corners crazy. That's all.
So my Connie's right on a corner.
I know.
We've seen, at least half a dozen bikers go off in completely bail right off the highway to the woods. And
I know.
It's hasn't been that gnarly, although some guy did actually run his car, not his bike.
Yeah, good.
But his car. So our corner comes around like this. If this you come in from this side, so it's like this.
Yeah.
And so we see
the tight corner. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We see the bikers go off here, but then one guy came with his car off this corner, and
the biker threw him off.
No, nothing to do with the biker, but he actually rammed through the guardrail and launched his car. Holy fuck! Vertically. Jesus, it must have been 30 meters. And horizontally,
Did he die?
Yeah, man, he fucking... Yeah, horizontally 40 meters right into the lake and his car sunk.
Oh.
He fucking died.
Oh my god.
That was gnarly.
Okay, give me a second of piss. I'm sorry for drinking. Just chat with them. I'll be back.
Okay. So I know, I actually had thinking about the piss too. It's okay.
I didn't think about it when we started.
No. But dude, we have been drinking a lot. I actually have to check the notes too.
Exactly. There you go.
Alright guys, so how do you guys think this is going so far? I think it's going fucking phenomenal, personally. Assuming this audio turns out alright. We got a good podcast in our hands, eh? It's almost like it was fucking made for this shit. What do you think? Prolonged, it's boring. Nice. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah. No, it's not over. We're doing an intermission because Sully's buzzing.
Yeah, correct. It's off. Oh, it's Hunter. I know.
I think you're done.
Are you recording still?
Yeah, I am. Do you want to sit down?
May as well sit down. Fucking.
Oh, it's great. Sully actually just went for a piss because you're in the middle of it. So.
Oh, nice.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jack Vickerman. Do I have to look at the camera?
You can. It's
keep it cash.
Yeah, it's pretty cash.
Jack Vickerman, an entrepreneur at heart. But that's basically what there's to know about me.
Pretty good lighting in here right now.
Yeah, it's very good lighting. You got nice exposure coming on.
Natural lighting. Yeah, so
I'm going to introduce myself.
We have special guest.
I'm taking a piss and look back. I'm like, what the fuck is Vic doing?
I'll give it back to you.
No.
I want my own segment.
Fair show. How long have we go for?
We've been going for almost an hour. We could wrap it up soon.
No, we'll wait for the other guys, obviously.
Okay, I'll get out of your hair for now. I'll be back.
You'll like it. If you want to pull the chair, you're all good.
Let me try a beer to sign.
Yeah. You might enjoy it. It's been going
No, it's a Nike shirt.
It's a collar, though.
He's the collar. It's so bad. You guys were
Show the paw. You're dressed up.
Give me a sec.
These guys fix the hair and shit. Okay, where were we? My bad.
Oh, we were actually kind of in between points.
Come on, show what you're looking like. So he goes,
oh, that was going
fit. Nike shirt.
Level up vintage. Shout out. Where we got it. Got my stumbled on.
This is an intense question, Vic, but feel free to bail if you don't want to answer it. How do you think you're gonna die versus how will you realistically die?
How do I think you're gonna die?
It's a tough one, right?
I think I'm probably gonna die of old age.
That's what I said.
But how do I want to die?
How are you realistically gonna die? That's not a bad fault.
That's what I think. I think you're gonna live a full life.
Old age. Yeah.
That's a good
I think so. Hopefully. Or in battle. Some of exactly.
He'll have the action man, so he goes to Valhalla. I'll make sure.
Exactly. That's a deep question.
No, well, we were we've been recording now.
We went from talking about.
We're an hour in.
Yeah.
This is like on the back end of it, so
just sitting here drinking.
yeah.
That's fucking
It's actually been going really well.
It has been.
Yeah.
Listen to it. You gotta listen.
I'm gonna listen.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
all
it's
the
a good podcast.
talent. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Vic skips to 59 minutes.
But yeah, so how do you realistically think you're gonna die? So old age obviously is.
So
like,
old age, I have a question.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said I thought I was gonna die of old age. If not, it'll be like me like skydiving or doing something like stupid and like something goes wrong.
It's hard to say.
Right.
Especially like I would have to put it around. I'll say 2092.
Wow, that's pretty fucking. That's
90
years old.
So
That's insane.
that's my prediction.
No, but it's like so possible. But like that's insane.
Yeah. Like there's
maybe
so many
I don't want to die in a
things
hospital bed. I'd rather like
do some fuck shit.
like fight another old guy to the death.
Solid. Hey, if we hit 90, me and you, two
We can
fight
fight to the death.
two
axe.
deaths, and the winner makes sure the other one has the sword in hand, so he goes.
When they
blah,
die,
blah,
yeah.
And then loser just has to fight somebody else.
Until they die.
Yeah, until they die.
Well, have you seen
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, great show.
So the end.
Whoa,
Have you seen the end?
wait? Whoa,
Jax.
Jax.
my
Oh,
God.
wait, tell me.
I haven't
'cause
seen
like
it.
I've seen like most of it. I must. Have
So
forgotten.
Jax basically,
one of my favorite characters in any show.
he's all time. That actor's
So
also
shit.
outstanding. He's in The
So
Gentleman
good.
as well. Great movie. You should watch
It is a
it.
great movie. Yeah.
So Jax, he does all this really fucked up shit, right? Oh god, but that's what's so gut wrenching about it is he does all this fucked up shit,
You know he's a good guy.
but he's doing it for the gang, quite literally.
Which he also has to.
Yeah, and he has to kill his mother.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
Oh, I think
I-
like
his mom organized the killing of his wife.
exactly.
The mother of his child.
They're too deep in the game.
No,
At that
it's
point,
like
you're
some.
fucked.
It's like some fucking.
So-
what's that? The medieval show? I know. My bad.
Last Kingdom.
No,
That's a great show. I just finished that.
But I think
actually.
No, that's not a good one. But the biggest one, the biggest.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
See, like it's like some like you got your ties, but like family can fuck you over.
So it was actually so he swore his life to respecting this guy and this other gang or something, and then broke the oath.
not the Sons of Anarchy.
No, but because it was his buddy or something.
Okay.
But he was like, he swore his life to it. Oh fuck! Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Jesus. Oh, I
In
read
the description.
If you ever want to watch it,
Yeah.
just pause it.
Honestly.
It's a good show.
Yeah, but it's 9 fucking seasons, so you're not gonna watch it.
It's worth it though.
It's a hard 9 season. Who the fuck has? I don't have time for that.
I guess we
Sons of
used
Anarchy
to.
were still on that.
Yeah.
Have you not seen it?
So
No,
he,
You would
Yeah,
love it.
I know
You would
it's-
love it. You would love it.
so he makes this oath to this guy, and about they're like, okay, we're
It's
gonna be
like about to
okay.
die. I'm waiting till that one dies and then I get my new ones.
But then he's like, okay, I have to kill this guy to do something. I can't fucking remember what it was.
Which is like,
And
some
but it
gang shit.
was very like you're like, oh shit, this is like serious,
He has
like
to,
a
or else
serious
he's dead.
ethical dilemma.
Yeah.
And then he has to kill his mom, and then he has to kill this other guy who killed his wife, and no one really knows what his end game is. He's like, how are you planning on getting out of this? And he isn't. He's getting chased by cops down the highway, turns into the oncoming lane as an 18-wheeler is coming by, closes his eyes, goes like this, and just gets...
That's how it ends.
That's how it ends. He gets obliterated by an 18-wheeler.
I think I watched 8 seasons and
Oh,
I missed
man.
the ninth
The
season.
ninth is the whole reason you watch the
No, I
show.
know. I'll watch I think I'll watch it now. I'll watch it now.
The main character always dies. I know.
No, but that'll cut you to
I know.
shreds.
Yeah.
Well, I just finished the end of Peaky. Have you seen
Oh,
Yeah,
Peaky
whoa,
is the
whoa,
best-
whoa.
Best
Have you
show,
seen the end?
best show
Yeah.
of all
it?
time.
Bro, it's fucked.
Spoiler
Oh,
alert,
sorry.
Peaky Blinders. That's
It's
a big
fucked.
When they
spoiler
come to
alert.
Canada,
Bro, I know. They share Halifax and Toronto so much. It's sick.
Yeah,
but it's, I was so fired up when they did
the
that.
end to that.
The end's
holy
fucked.
fuck. The bells.
Oh my
the
God.
armistice. He's like, 11.
No, what really fucked me
but
was
holy fuck.
was it his nephew? You know, the young,
Yeah, that
No.
guy.
the guy that was in prison.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Oh, Michael.
That
scene
fuck, that was crazy.
He's just shot right in the eye.
No, because
I know.
it goes from
And
like
the
them being
car and them in the fucking.
I know, it's fucked.
Whoa,
Johnny
I
Knox's
know.
filthy clutch. And the most fucked part of this about it too is that like everyone realizes that like the only way Tommy Shelby can die is if he fucking kills himself, which is fucked.
Remember the end of the second last season when they pretend he's
Yeah.
big
Oh,
spoiler.
yeah.
That's
You-
fine.
the
Yeah,
season
yeah,
ends and you
fuck.
think he's dead.
I was like, bro, like
And he comes back with his fucking
I know.
boy hat on. Fucking
he's a
his
weapon.
Like, how about season 2 when he's on his knees by his grave?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
starting from
and then
there.
the one guy who's about to pull the trigger shoots the other two guys and goes,
Yeah, that's
Winston
fucked.
Churchill has to see
Yeah,
you.
that's fucked. He's so
And then they play this iconic track. It's called No.
I know, that is that one.
It's like-
I love that.
Red Red Hand.
I love
Yeah,
that.
no, but this song is outstanding. I'll play it for you after. And it's like, if I go, don't cry for me. In my father's arms, I'll be.
Everyone's
And
watching crying.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I was like, and he's walking away from us dying. It's all my sins or something like that. It's
We'll
fucking-
find it.
Yeah.
It's great, man. And like, it is a gut wrenching. I actually told my friends, I frequently do this, being like, yo, if I die, ever.
Yeah.
If you die.
If I die, more like as a like soonish, which
It could happen.
it is possible based on the spot.
We've
Oh,
been talking about it. Yeah.
my one is actually
Oh yeah.
realistically.
What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen?
Okay, so what do I think is gonna happen? Is I'm going to have a secret heart condition and my heart's gonna blow up and I'm gonna die.
See, he's been like stressing about.
So that's
it.
what I mean.
He asked me.
Don't manifest that.
I know, right? Like me and you. He asked us. We're like, oh, I thought I was gonna die of old age.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
thought. I don't know.
no. See, now we're thinking about it. But him, he's like, you thought you were dying of old age. And I'm like, is that not what everybody
Yeah.
thinks?
I have had this like health related anxiety for a while where I just
I think it's just anxiety.
I know it is, but like specifically related to me being like I'm like kind of prone to like anxiety and like panic attacks. So like I feel short of breath and I feel like my heart's beating fast. So I'm like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die this way.
I just.
But
it's like me going to bed every
realistically,
Yeah.
motor vehicle accident.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you
I'm
that.
gonna
I'll
crash.
give you that.
I'm gonna be going 180 and just like run it into a
I don't
fucking
know.
tree or
I don't.
something.
You're not an idiot.
I'm not an
That's what-
idiot,
yeah,
I know.
We can't say certain things.
Yes.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah.
You're not completely stupid.
I
And
know.
I get it. You don't have to be completely stupid.
You
gotta-
don't.
Oh, it's all. It could be accident.
Exactly. Like,
Shit
it could-
happens.
But the thing is,
I
like-
drive a lot. That's the thing.
I
love
like
to drive.
yeah. Okay. No. I would say there's a chance because obviously, like, we're all competent, and I
Right.
see you drive, and I'm like, oh, like, yeah, like, if I'm getting in an accident with you, it'll be like a fucking fender bender when but like
yeah.
when you're going fast.
I'm
And like
locked
as
in.
you do, like every fucking Wednesday to go into log hockey, we're driving over the bridge at like fucking 120. Which is
Allegedly.
No, like that's I'm boosting.
Speculating.
No, but I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I got my like
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm just like I'm not thinking about shit.
Dog. Out the window.
Yeah, literally.
No,
But are you thinking, oh, this could be it?
No, not at all.
Okay, thank God.
Not at all.
So if you're thinking that, I'm never getting
No,
no
I'm not getting
I'm a lot more cautious especially when I have other people in the car. But when I'm in the car on my
Oh
own,
my God.
I've maxed out the mini.
If you're cautious, you're cautious with me in there. That's,
Got it.
No, but like seriously though, because you.
Got it. Alright,
Okay, yeah, fair.
I can.
No, but like,
Yeah.
because I'll be in the car and be like, oh, like you're pushing the limits, but like you're not like
No.
going over it. So you like really push the limits.
Oh no. Like yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I'm alone, though, like I'm like
Wow.
I'm fucking moving.
Oh.
So that's what I mean. It's just like I just have this inherent, like especially when I'm alone, I have this really inherent urge to just push limits.
More.
I love to
It's
I
just
just chase adrenaline. I chase this line, of like life and death, and like that's why.
Can I keep going? Yes, I can.
Yeah, like you know, like us.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Well, us, like you know, skydiving is a great example, or like us cliff jumping, or me just going fast and just like
adrenaline junkie.
I know.
I am an adrenaline junkie, which is crazy because it kind of, like the duality of it is I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Adrenaline junkie.
I'm an adrenaline junkie with like this like weird anxiety of dying, but it's I know, but the anxiety.
Being a genius, but being super stupid at the same
Well,
time.
that's another duality.
Yeah. Go to what? You can go in for mine, but it's the farthest way. I got hunters.
So I have this. It's so what I've
keep going.
really.
Something to say.
So what I have deciphered, is that I actually don't.
I don't. Yeah, come on in. Never mind. Sorry, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
I'm not afraid of death.
Yeah,
more than I'm afraid of suffering.
Agreed.
Oh,
I'm afraid of dying slowly.
I'm afraid of dying slowly, man. If nothing scares me more than torture.
What did
that's why I couldn't be a spy.
The movie last time we watched, it was like a time loop. And this guy,
I love that.
Right? No, but getting to this guy lived in the. It was at Andy Samberg movie. Long Springs.
Great. Okay, wait, you guys hold down. I have to piss.
Okay, yeah. But so what he was saying, he was like, "I'm not afraid of dying."
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm afraid of dying slowly." And I go, "Oh, perfect." Like last night, I watched this movie. So Andy Samberg's in this time loop like for so long, over and over and over and over. And if he kills himself, he wakes up again the same day, no matter what it is. So he killed himself fucking over and over and over and over and over. And the one thing that he said that I thought was hilarious, because every time he fell asleep or died, he woke up in the same spot.
We go on the bed.
In the same bed every single day. And he said this happened to him multiple times because he's done it for like over and over and over. He goes, the worst thing in the world is to die slowly in the ICU. And I heard that, I'm like, coming from a guy, holy show face.
How long is it?
Like an hour?
It's fucking like an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay,
so all the boys got here.
I'll say that.
Yeah, they're all here.
Yeah.
So I gotta cut this off because Sully's starting to talk nonsense and.
Was I not just
calling people names?
So you're talking great. So yeah, that's the end of No Real Talent, episode 1. Thanks for showing up though, boys.
Till next time.
Till next time. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was alright. Maybe the audio won't be dog shit. But look at the boys. They look great boys.
Hey. Hell yeah, they did.
To the nines, fellas.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, peace.